Peace and blessings. All praise and glory belongs to the Almighty Creator. Welcome to Mo Truth TV, where we sit back and watch the destruction of Babylon, America. And we have some major developments as we begin the next stage of World War III. Ukraine tried to assassinate Vladimir Putin by flying a drone that was loaded with explosives into the Kremlin, where his office is located. The Kremlin is Russia's equivalent of the White House, and Russia believes America orchestrated the attack. Imagine the White House Oval Office being targeted by a drone attack while the President Biden was there. Imagine the outrage and backlash America would have if there was an assassination attempt on a U.S. president at the White House. Well, that's what's happening in Russia. They are up in outrage that America tried to assassinate Putin. Russia knows that they are at war with Babylon the Great, and it's only a matter of time before Russia, the nation with the most nuclear weapons on earth, starts striking America. And as I mentioned in my last video, the next in line in power of Russia is Dmitry Medvedev. If Putin gets assassinated or dies of cancer, then this man will be the next in line to press the nuclear buttons. And he already said he's firing them off on day one. He is not going to waste any time. He is not going to play the waiting game that Putin is playing. He is not going to be a sitting duck so they can assassinate him also. Just imagine, if Ukraine/America succeeded in assassinating Putin last week, then we would have been in a nuclear war right now. Just that quick. Wow. Things are getting scary, but by the blessing and mercy of the Almighty Lord, He didn't give the green light for nuclear war to begin yet. Jeremiah 50 verse 3 says, "For a nation will attack her from the north and bring such destruction that no one will live there again. Everything will be gone. Both people and animals will flee." Verse 41 says, "Behold, a people shall come from the north, and a great nation and many kings shall be raised up from the ends of the earth. They shall hold the bow and the lance. They are cruel and shall not show mercy. Their voice shall roar like the sea. They shall ride on horses, set in array, like a man for the battle against you, O daughter of Babylon." Dmitry Medvedev has also stated it's time to eliminate Zelensky. Since Ukraine tried to take out Putin, now Russia will take out Zelensky. Right now, Zelensky has fled Ukraine and is hiding out in other European nations. Russia said once he comes back to Ukraine, they will take him out. They will physically eliminate him. Also, Ukraine is ready to start their major counteroffensive any day now, if they haven't started it already. All week, Russia has been mass evacuating cities near the nuclear power plants as this counteroffensive is set to begin any day. And Ukraine plans to bomb this nuclear power plant, causing a massive radioactive incident that will kill thousands of people. All winter long, Ukraine has been piling up their weapons. They've been building up their soldiers and gathering up their NATO supply tanks, and they are ready to strike back and retake land that has been annexed by Russia. This next battle is how World War III will begin, because if Ukraine loses this counteroffensive, then NATO will step in and nukes will fire back and forth. If Russia loses this counteroffensive, then Russia will have no choice but to fire nukes. Either way, Russia will eventually destroy America. There is no escape from the Almighty God's judgment that's already been spoken. There is nothing left to talk about but the incoming destruction of Babylon. The only thing everybody should be discussing right now every day is the fall of America. And we live in the midst of Babylon. So we have to be mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually prepared for the destruction of America. Because if we survive the initial nuclear blast, if our city isn't nuked yet, but we turn on the news and we see other cities and other military bases have been evaporated off the face of the earth, then we have to prepare to flee and survive and make sure that we have the basic survival necessities to live off grid. We have to make sure that we have the tools needed to hunt, fish, plant seeds, grow food, and gather firewood. Here is a list of the fastest growing seeds you should stock up on and add to your bug out bag. Radish seeds. It takes radish 30 days to grow and be ready to eat. Sunflower seeds take 12 days. You can eat the young shoots that are full with nutrition and they are very delicious. Scallions takes 21 days from seed to harvest. Spinach takes 30 days. Lettuce seeds grows in about 30 days. Turnips takes 30 days to grow. Beets takes 35 days. Kale seeds takes 40 days to grow. And baby carrots takes 50 days. And cucumbers takes 50 days. These are the fastest growing foods. Make sure that you take a screenshot or write this down and start buying up these seeds so you could begin growing food within 30 days when society collapses. There will be no more going to work and waiting for paychecks. There will be no more internets, no more YouTube, no more social media. There will be no more TV. There will be no more going to the store to go grocery shopping. There will be no more going to restaurants to order food. There will be no more DoorDash, no more Uber Eats and Grubhub. America will be an arena of death when all hell breaks loose, when people are starving. America will be infested with demons and unclean spirits. Habakkuk 2:12 says, "Woe to him who builds a town with bloodshed, who establishes a city by iniquity." American towns are built on the bloodshed of Native Americans and slaves. American cities are established through iniquity, rape, theft, slavery, deception, pillaging, and slaughter. And in these end days, when society collapses, America will return to how she started: bloodshed, rapes, pillaging, and theft. Pure anarchy and confusion. The Almighty Creator has not forgotten the evil that America has done to the Native Americans. The Almighty Creator has not forgotten the evil America has done to the slaves. He has not forgotten America's destruction of Iraq and Afghanistan and other small countries. He has not forgot how abomination legalized gay marriage, defying his judgment on the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah. He has not forgotten this sick agenda to push transformers and hoard them over the earth. So do not be so dependent on the satanic antichrist system to take care of you and provide for you when you know her punishment is coming. It will be every man for themselves soon. Prepare for the military draft. America will draft millions of you young men and young women to go die in Taiwan and Ukraine. If you don't want to die in the army of Shaitan, then you have to prepare to flee and live off grid, because you will be arrested and imprisoned if you dodge the draft. The military will come knocking at your door looking for you to drag you off to war. So these are things that we have to think about and prepare for and get ready to evacuate our homes as we get the hell away from America's punishment. World War III has arrived, my brothers and sisters. World War III has arrived, and this summer will be the turning point. This summer things will spiral out of control. So make sure that you spend these final days of Babylon America living righteous and staying away from the sick, twisted, perverted agendas that these demonic Babylonians are pushing. Make sure that you stay away from the LGBT sodomite transformer agenda. Next month is June, which is the so-called Pride Month. Sodom was destroyed because of pride and perversion and sexual immorality. So make sure that you do not get caught up into supporting and promoting and defending that abomination. Do not be like Lot's wife. This coming June is another year of sin and evil being piled up to the heavens from Babylon America that wants to rebuild Sodom. Also, make sure that you don't get too caught up in these rappers and these musical harlots. Make sure you don't get caught up idolizing these highly reared celebrities and idolizing these Roman gladiators of the NFL and NBA. Do not spend hundreds of dollars to go to a concert so you can worship a demonic musical artist chant evil into your ears.
Good evening, godless sodomites.
Kneel before your God, Babylon!
Making me the highest paid megalomaniacal boy king in all of Babylon!
You see, if you go and visit the very home of the Oscars where they hold it each year, you can see a plaque on the wall that says the Babylonian Court. The camera shows you the stage and you see an unmistakable Tower of Babel embedded into the design. Outside of the Kodak Theater, you have the gate to Ishtar, and you have Babylonian gods put on the outside of the gate. They have the exact elephants. They have the same exact gate of Ishtar. They have the same exact Babylonian gods over the top of the gates.
Like a lot of people come up here and they thank Jesus for this award. I want you to know that no one had less to do with this award than Jesus. He didn't help me a bit. So all I can say is, suck it, Jesus, this award is my God now.
I'm thankful to the Oscar gods.
The other names of the gentlemen are all gods as far as the category concerned.
When you get this little golden statue, you become a star. In the Egyptian culture, they also had a little statue that represented the god Ptah. And see, when an Egyptian king died, it was believed that his spirit went into the belt of Orion, and he then became a star. Up until 1999, the Oscars was held at a building called the Shrine, which was founded by William Florence and Walter Fleming, two high-ranking Scottish Rite Freemasons. Hollywood has long been interested in Freemasonry. Gene Autry, John Wayne, Nat King Cole, Duke Ellington, C.C. DeMille, Clark Gable, Walt Disney, Oliver Hardy, you name it, the list goes on. Many celebrities have come out and admitted their connection to Freemasonry. You can see the checkered floor, you can see the archways, you can see the sun motif in the background. All of these are letting you know exactly who owns this organization.
Make sure you don't get caught up with going to the clubs and the strip clubs and the bars. Do not be a drunkard. Do not spend these final days of Babylon having children out of wedlock. Do not murder and shoot in these end days. Detox your body. Drink spring water. Stop stuffing pork into your temple. Decalcify your pineal gland. That's why you can't think straight nor comprehend reality. Too much pork and liquor dumbing you down. Stop cussing so much. Stop being mean. Stop being impatient. Stop vaping poison into your lungs all day. Eat some fruit. Drink some herbal tea. Pray. Meditate. Stretch. Go take a walk in nature. America is a nation that only promotes evil and wickedness, immorality, drugs and fornication, idolatry and materialism worship. Spend these final days living the exact opposite of the average American degenerates. Be loyal to the Almighty Creator and follow His way of life. Follow His straight path. Obey His commands. Follow His light. Stay out of the darkness that Shaitan presents to you in America and the Western nations. Stay out of the hellfire that they are inviting you to party in. Shaitan makes hellfire look beautiful and fun to be a part of, when in reality, you'll be too busy screaming and burning and begging to be released from this excruciating pain and torment. America's punishment is coming. Don't you ever forget that. And I'm gonna keep reminding you. Do not put all your eggs in one basket. Do not plan too far ahead in the future of this nation thinking that everything will return back to normal. Always have that mindset that there is no future here. So always be prepared to flee and survive. Get your passports. Double check your bug out bags and make sure that you have these 8 categories inside, because you will be a refugee soon in America. Make no mistake about it. You will be a refugee soon, fleeing the destruction of America. So make sure that you have basic, convenient survival things needed when you flee your city. Put yourself in a position where you don't have to submit to the artificial intelligence matrix, mark of the beast, digital cashless society takeover. We will have to live off the land and go back to the days of the Native Americans, being at one with nature, living in our tribes, growing food, hunting and fishing, and wandering the wilderness, moving around and staying far away from these colonizers, because their judgment is here and we have to distance ourselves away from them. I'm out, y'all. I want y'all to go ahead and press like and subscribe and hit that bell notification button so you don't miss out on my future videos. Stay prayed up, stay bowed down, stay alert, stay watchful, stay vigilant, keep your head on a swivel. Do not get rocked to sleep, and prepare for the destruction of America. It is coming. It is knocking at your door. It is almost here. Get ready. Prepare for the destruction of America. It is coming. It is knocking at your door. It is almost here. Get ready.